Hey everybody, it's Unlucky Artist here with another weekly update. So we've just had a reset of the weekly shop today, and we've had a new hero added to the weekly store, and I'd say, in summary, they're both moderately good heroes and moderately good weapons. So before we get into those, a quick thing that I forgot to say last week, which was what Wukong's team perk was. Wukong's team perk is Soaring Mantis, which is where you get to do the Mantis Leap for 3 jumps rather than 2. So this is not a particularly useful perk in the end game, if I'm honest, but it is quite a fun team perk to have. So I definitely recommend getting Wukong purely to unlock that perk. And it kind of reminds me of back in just after the time where they did the hero rework, and there was this bug where basically you the Spectral Blade heavy attack reset the Mantis Leap. So we used to put Soaring Mantis on as our team perk and equip Spectral Blade, and basically you could go from one end of the map to the other completely in the air for like a week until they patched it. So yeah, fun fact from the archives of Save the World there. But Snuggle Specialist Sara has been added to the weekly store, to the event store. So I actually use Snuggle Specialist Sara a lot. Her perk is that Dragon Slash leaves behind an energized trail which deals 26 base energy damage. So if you see someone doing a Dragon Slash and they've got that blue thing that trails behind them, that is from Snuggle Specialist Sara. So personally, I always use her in support when I have Dragon Scorch as main, and Dragon Scorch is pretty much the only ninja that I play, except occasionally I play Farah. So yeah, for me, she's a must-have, but I appreciate that, depending on your kind of loadouts and so on, you might disagree. I'd say, if you're going to rank hero, she's not like in the god tier, but I would put her as a solid A performer. So then we have, in the weekly shop, we have the Sir Lancelot Spear, which I think is from I'm not sure what set it's from. I think it's from the same set as like the Hemlock and stuff, the Yeoman. I need to go and look it up to be totally sure. But the cool thing about this spear is that the joist, the heavy attack, you charge forward like kind of and you can sort of spear the enemies on the way, and that's kind of a funky thing to do. In terms of like, is it a great weapon? Not particularly. B-level weapon maybe. But yeah, it's kind of fun for this heavy attack, and that style of play, it pairs well with Anti-Cuddle Sara, who should be coming in a few weeks. She regens energy based on melee kills. So yeah, if you're a collector, you haven't got this one, it's kind of a fun instrument to have. I do have it leveled up actually to 130. I'll show you. You can see kind of the DPS and stuff. Yeah, so I mean, as I said, it's not an amazing weapon, but it's okay. So what else is in the store? Sergeant Jonesy, he has a minigun perk. He increases the duration of going commando. So you might like that or you might not. I find too much going commando a little bit annoying, but I have used him in kind of a crazy going commando loadout. He's one of the supports that I have in that loadout. So, not a terrible hero to have. We've got the Doom Hammer as well. Blech. Probably not worth getting unless you're kind of a collector and you're collecting it for some reason. So yeah, that's the weekly store. Also, if you don't have a full complement of 3 sniper defenders, or if you're trying to get super great perks on your sniper defenders, you might want to get this defender. Sniper defenders are the most useful in missions because they die the least easily, and if you give them like an obliterator or a Zenon bow, which are piercing bows, you can just box them away and they'll shoot stuff for you. So there doesn't seem to be any new quests like this week. I'm still grinding through that blockbuster quest. But one thing I didn't realize last week, which I have since realized, and I'm going to do a separate video on this, is that the Autumn Queen is a new hero who's just come out, and there's a quest line for her, and it's tucked away. See, it's not in my quest anymore because I finished it, but it'll be down here below the repeatable quest, if you still have it, is this Autumn Queen quest, and you have to do it in the new zone, which is the Foothills, Autumn Foothills zone, which you can find in the regular map. If you're like me and you pretty much just play Ventures and not a huge amount of anything else, this might have completely passed you by, so just be aware that it is there. And to finish, I'm going to open my Lunar Llamas. I hope to get to 10,000, but I didn't quite make it this week. It just shows when you don't do like the Frost Knot equivalent, then you don't actually get that many tickets. I've just been doing Ventures, and that's pretty much it. So here we go. Basically, I collected all of the dragon's weapons, just put them in the collection book, and I didn't keep any in my main. So I have not, because I'm now collecting 6 perks, then I want to start collecting these, so I'll be getting them quite keenly. Do we have any special heroes? Oh yeah, you get this weird little survivor, the leprechaun. And in terms of are the dragon weapons any good, the only one I've ever used is this one, the AR, the Dragon's Roar. In the gold variant, it has like a 6 perk of the Roman Candle, which is kind of fun. I haven't really used any of the others, aside from ones that I've just picked up in Ventures. Here are some of the heroes, the dragon heroes. So Onslaught Headhunter, she decreases shockwave energy cost. That is really a useless perk. Shockwave, I've never had a problem with shockwave energy, and shockwave is rubbish in the end game as well. So this one is a bit better. Riot Response Hazard, he decreases Plasma Pulse cooldown. So actually Plasma Pulse is not a bad ability. The only thing is that if I'm playing a constructor, I'm probably always going to be playing base Kyle or this dude here, Power Base Nox, just to get that extra base protection, which obviously you don't get. You know, Riot Response Hazard would be almost like a damage-based constructor, and it's kind of a counterintuitive build. But yeah, I think that's not a terrible perk if you somebody who likes Plasma Pulse. Let's open these other 3 and see. So, Flash AC. He is a good hero, but very specific. This is a hero you need if you want to speedrun dungeons in a squad. So I told you it was very specific. Because this is the fastest overall hero. I know that Dire is the hero with the highest movement speed at nighttime, but Flash AC will overall get you places quicker. Fireflower Eagle Eye, I have never used her, I'm afraid. She releases fireworks with phase shift. Do you need to release fireworks when you phase shift? I don't know. Yeah, so, you know, if you get this choice, Flash AC every time. And what have we got? Another Onslaught Headhunter, and we got a shotgun. Cool. Alright. Well, that is everything from me for this week, and maybe see you next week if I do an update then. Till then, enjoy saving the world.